Howdy, how's it going? Welcome back, or howdy if you're new. Are you struggling with a very uncomfortable chair like most gamers are? Do you have back pain issues that your current chair is just not really serving you well for? Well, if you're like majority of gamers, I'm pretty sure that you also already know that sitting in these uncomfortable chairs for hours on end can be quite annoying, and it's really just going to do you more harm than good in the long run. Over the years, I've had quite a few different gaming chairs and office chairs, and have never really been quite satisfied with any of them, to be quite honest with you. Your typical gamer chair looks really cool, but you definitely feel a lot of pain sitting in them for long periods of time, and you have very limited adjustability with most of them as well. So getting into a perfectly comfortable position to begin with is a quite difficult task. I myself have been struggling with all of these things, and for many years I had given up on finding the perfect gaming chair. And then out of nowhere, Flexispot emailed me and asked me if I would like to review a chair for them. And I thought it was quite nice, especially for the price, so I obliged. Now, I agreed to review the chair in exchange for keeping it, but no monetary compensation was given, so I will keep it 100% honest with you guys and tell you everything and my full conclusion at the end and compare it to my previous gaming chair, both side by side, and give you some of the pros and cons of both. So with that out of the way, let's get into the unboxing, and I'll tell you quickly that this thing was very easy to put together. It comes with all the tools in the box, so you don't need to have anything at all other than just maybe a knife to open up the box. Putting the base on the chair was very easy. Putting the back, putting the headrest, putting all the parts together, it was very, very easy. This was probably the easiest chair that I ever put together, and it only took me about 15 to 20 minutes. But if you're rushing through and you're really fast, you could probably get this thing done in about 10 minutes or less if you're really in a hurry. Now, the first thing you're going to notice when you sit down is the cushion. It's very comfortable, it's very firm, but it's not too firm, I would say. I think it has just enough squish, so even if you're a lightweight person like myself, you'll still have enough support beneath you. But if you're a heavier set person, this thing will support up to a 320-pound person. And also, no matter if you're a short king like Linus or a tall ball player, this chair has a wide range of both weight and height accommodations. Now, the bottom cushion also is very adjustable. It can slide backwards and forwards, and it can even slide up and down, so you can dial in that perfect angle that your booty might desire. My favorite part about this chair, it's most definitely the backrest and the lumbar support. You have a lot of adjustment when it comes to those, but most importantly, it really puts support where I need it the most. It also helps me sit more straight up, and I also suffer from posture issues, so that is a big bonus for me. But when I don't need that posture support, I can actually lean it back, and it feels quite good on my low back as well when I'm leaned back all the way. The headrest is also very adjustable. It feels like it was very well designed to accommodate pretty much anyone's head size. Now, the next thing I'd like to talk about is the 5D adjustable armrest. These things have quite a bit of adjustability as well. They are, however, quite a bit sensitive to movements, so if you're like me and you like to prop your arms up in a very specific way, putting pressure on them outwardly, they might end up moving inadvertently, but that's most definitely a very minimal complaint in my overall love for this chair. Now, moving back into the backrest, I love the tilt range. This thing can go all the way back to 115 degrees, so even if you're able to get a quick nap, you are not going to be uncomfortable. You can sleep in this thing between Zoom calls or gaming sessions quite comfortably. Now, moving back into the foam density, this thing is built really well. I honestly think the foam in this is going to outlast just about any gaming chair that I have ever sat in. and that definitely is a big pro for me. So even though it is a little firm, I do think it's going to outlast most of these other gaming chairs, because all of the ones that I've sat in previously have very thin foam, and you definitely feel it kind of like bottom out as you sit down. But this one is just pretty infinite in its foam and its support. Comparing it to my previous chair, I had a Main Gear Forma. Now, my Main Gear Forma came at around 400 bucks. This particular model, this is the Flexispot C7, and it comes at around the $339 price point. However, there is a coupon code below that can save you about 30 bucks currently, bringing it just a little bit above $300. So for that price point, this thing offers an amazing value. Now, there's also going to be a sale between the 10th and the 30th of May, and that is their brand day sale, and you will be able to save up to 60%. So if you are watching that between those dates, definitely check below for that coupon code as well. Comparing other chair options out there, I do think this offers, in my opinion, currently the best of both worlds in terms of price and comfort. I don't think you have to make a lot of sacrifices when you buy this chair. I think it comes in at a great price point, it offers a ton of features, and it really does solve my issues with previous chairs that I've had as far as sitting in them long term and how well it supports my back. At the end of the day, you're getting a chair that's going to suit your back, your bottom, your neck, and you're going to feel better after those long gaming sessions or after that 8-hour workday at home. You're going to actually feel better getting out of this chair than you would a typical gamer chair. So if you are in that category where your chair is uncomfortable, you're looking for a better chair, you want to know what other options are out there, definitely consider Flexispot. Now, Flexispot's website, they do offer a ton of different options for both chairs and desks and pretty much everything in between. Did this chair make my life more comfortable? Yes, most definitely. I'm sitting in it right now as we record this video, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm very thankful again to Flexispot for sending this chair over for review. So if you're looking for something, definitely consider this. Weigh out the pros and cons of your current or future chair of choice and ask yourself, is it more beneficial to you in the long term to have something that's going to be built well, that's going to be very comfortable, and that's going to actually give you enjoyment sitting in it? Or would you rather just have something look cool with RGB and racing stripes and leather and all that good stuff? So I hope this video was helpful. I really hope that this inspired people to look outside of the box when it comes to your typical chairs and gaming chairs. And hopefully this will bring some satisfaction into your life and help you out with some of the things that it helped me out with. But until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the next one, and I hope all of you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, or good night.